Aquarius, I've just finished doing your reading for you for the week commencing the 2nd of February. If you want to book a reading with me, you can do via the link in my bio. It's all donation based, so regardless of what you donate, I will always give you a 30-minute reading with you. But just want to let you know, this is a really important message, okay? There's guidance and help, and the angels are trying to send messages to you right now, but you're too distracted. It's not even in your peripheral. So pay attention this week, Aquarius, okay? Something that's gonna bless your life, something that's going to really make things a little bit easier for you. There could be some restructural work that's going on silently behind the scenes here, something that's gonna allow you to just move in peace and in harmony, move into calmer shores and waters. Also, there's some kind of stability worry here about you finances, doing something that's a little bit more joyful, tapping into that creativity and joyful life of yours. I would be careful of people with sadistic energy that are causing unnecessary drama and conflict and disagreements. Just walk away. It's walk away with that Six of Swords, okay? And what matters here is you knowing that not all battles are won, but essentially you're leading up to win the war. Okay, stay focused. You have to stay focused this week, Aquarius, and knowing that this is a process of purification. It's time for you to really purify yourself. The universe is helping you by sending something or someone along the way this week for you. Just enjoy the fruits of your labor right now. Well, what wants to come in is a flow of abundance and reward for you, but I think you're not noticing. You're going to miss something out if you don't pay attention. So let's flip the camera over so that you can get into your reading and see where the energies are taking you this week. Hello Aquarius, we're going to do your weekly read for you for the week commencing the 2nd of February. The first cards that we have here, these two golden cards, pertain to your career, the energies that are surrounding your career. So yeah, we have rewards here. You are cashing in on all the good work you've done. Raises, bonuses and prosperity are coming in. Keep going and keep growing. I like that. And then we have in the flow. The universe is sending you help. Tap into your inner power and go deeper to create the purposeful life you really want to have. Okay, could be for two different lots of collective Aquariuses. We also have Turtle Spirit. Now this is a message for your general energies this week, where it says slow and steady wins the race. So knowing that you going in your own pace this week is going to be really important for you, not to feel like you're being rushed. And if there is anyone rushing you, kind of stand in your power and gracefully let that person know that I'm not ready to make that decision yet. Could you give me some time? I need to think things over. Okay. We also have the Rabbit Spirit, which is now is a lucky time, and we saw that with that abundance and prosperity coming your way. So there's a lot of good luck coming to a lot of you this week. Now your oracle cards that I've pulled for you, we have the first one here is sadist. So let's talk about sadist. So when someone is sadist, is that they're quite sadistic in their ways. This is someone that actually gets pleasure from seeing another individual suffer and another individual being in pain. So it's very important this week for you, Aquarius, to be wary and cautious of people that are around you, and if they are bringing disagreements in your life, I would simply just walk away. I would just simply say, I'm not ready for this conversation, I need some time to process it, and walk away. Okay, you do not need to explain yourself, because it's really important that you stay focused on what's important in your life. Stay focused on your goals. Don't allow someone to come in and distract you or kind of throw your energy off this week, because it's a lucky time for you. Okay, it's an important time as well. You also have ingenuity, which is about you strategically finding ways to win the war. Not all battles are won, but you know, you may lose the battle, but essentially you win the war. So you have to be very strategic this week, and know that if anyone does come your way trying to distract you with gossip, idle gossip, confrontation, disagreements, remain focused. Okay, you have to remain focused. We have purification here, and this is you purifying yourself internally, making sure that you're rid of things that no longer serve you, that are negative in your life, or that are causing you discomfort or pain or harm, things that are just not aligned with your energy this week. So Source really wants you to make sure that you are filtering out people and places that are just not beneficial to your energy this week. Again, that card, staying focused, is going to be really, really important for you, Aquarius. So let's get your energies out for this week and see where we're going with the energies that are surrounding my beautiful Aquariuses and the collective of Aquarius for the week commencing the 2nd of February. So this is like, why are you still talking, Sharifa? We've given you the cards, just keep shuffling. Oh dear. I do have funny conversations with my spirit guides. They are funny sometimes. Again, being rushed. I feel like they're rushing me. So this is, okay, they're saying that's an example for Aquarius to say, you know what? Please don't rush me. I need time to think this through. Again, walk away. Six of Swords. Just move on to somewhere that's a little bit calm. Take your time to think things through. You don't have to succumb to the energy of being rushed. Slow and steady wins the race. Again, you may not win all the battles, but essentially you do win the war, Aquarius. Yes, I understand now. Thank you very much. They're like, good. We are clear on what needs to be done. These are a little bit more cards than I wanted. I just wanted another 2, please, Source. Thank you. And they gave me 2 exactly. Where do I place it now? I think this should go here. Okay. So let's talk about these energies. First of all, let's talk about what's at the bottom of the deck. We have the Ten of Swords, which is betrayal, the end of betrayal, the end of deceit, the end of a painful situation. It's a blessing in disguise. That's what the Ten of Swords is. It's knowing that the pain and the suffering has come to an end. There's just no more. This is like you've been bled dry and there is just no more that you can give to a situation. You've been very brave throughout all of this, Aquarius. You've had to show inner strength and courage, and you may have sometimes had to repress your anger, because the Strength card is all about taming that inner critical voice of yours and taming that need to just burst and really, really tell this individual. I think this is probably that sadist that we saw come up. You're very much like, I don't want to be in this situation with you anymore. I am done dealing with your rubbish, and I just don't, because it caused a lot of worry. This could have been it could have been a disagreement over financial matters within the family, or it could have been just your structure, your foundations, the way it was built by someone that was very inconsistent and unreliable. One minute they're there, next minute they're not. So you just take baby steps. That should not be in reverse. Definitely friends or family here. You took baby steps to remove yourself from certain friendship groups because they may have just gossiped. Like I was picking up on idle gossiping. The Knight of Wands to the 3 of Cups. Just because that Ten of Swords there, because originally I would say, take baby steps to go out and enjoy your life with your friends, but because that Ten of Swords is there, it's making me think that it stemmed from friends that, long-term friends as well, maybe friends from childhood, because of the Ten of Pentacles there, where it took quite a while though for you to get over this. This is something that really hurt, Aquarius, very painful. It's not something that was easy for you to just say, okay, well, I'm done with it now. I feel like you took your time deliberating over this situation, but I mean, these are beautiful cards, because I feel like you've learned your lesson here with the Page of Wands. You've learned how to not give your energy to anyone, because you are quite free-spirited, fun, adventurous. You like to explore, but I feel like you're doing this in a more peaceful way now, even when it comes to arguments and disagreements. And this person that was quite sadistic, I feel like you have purified yourself. You may have flown off the handle in the past, been a bit immature with things, not dealt with situations. You may have run away from conflict and arguments, and you may have kind of gone within yourself and sheltered yourself and said, I don't know how to handle this, so I'm just going to go within my shell. Again, that's the negative side to that Strength card. It could be that you not acted cowardly. Other people may have seen that you acted cowardly, but because you didn't want confrontation and you didn't want to fight, you just tamed yourself and kept yourself within. You withdrew. Okay, but I feel maybe now for a lot of you, you're just at peace with who you are. You have a playful nature. There is a playful nature about you, but you're doing it in a way where now you're moving on to calmer shores with things. You're peaceful. I feel like your mind is at peace this week as well, because you've learnt who you should give your energy to and who you shouldn't. Who you can maybe go out and explore the world with as well. Not everyone is on the same journey as you. Not everyone is going to understand you. Not everyone's going to be able to say, because of that purification card, I feel like you have filtered out your friends and family and you just don't relate to some of them anymore. And that's perfectly fine, because that shows growth. Okay, it shows growth. Because don't forget, you have that abundance card as well. Okay, but with that other card that said in the flow, the universe is sending you someone to help you. It could be this Page of Wands, because pages are also known as messengers. So there could be some form of message that comes through whilst you're being creative, or whilst you're out exploring, whilst you're doing your shopping, whilst you're doing things maybe in the gym, and someone comes in with a message or a sign. The universe brings something to you whilst you're in this exploring energy that makes you put your mind at ease, that makes you think, oh, well, okay, well, the situation's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Maybe now I can just move on. That's the energy I'm picking up from that, and I'm looking at the cards as well that are surrounding you, the oracle cards. So we have here rewards as well. You're cashing in on all the good work. I feel like a lot of you have learnt how to build your foundations in a routinely way. The Hierophant is someone that's quite traditional, and they stick to their conformities, and they have a strict regime. I feel like, but I do, with this Four of Cups, I do feel that there could be some kind of complacency where you're very much like, I keep going round and round and doing the same things over and over again, and I'm not sure if I want to continue doing this. I feel a little bit bored, but there is someone coming in to help, and that universe said you do have another cup here, but it's like, stay focused, Aquarius, because you could miss the opportunity, this Ace of Cups that's coming towards you. You may not have been successful with that ingenuity, where you may have lost one of the battles or 3 of those battles, but this could be the war that you win. It just could very well be. I mean, you're all going to be different. All your situations are going to be different. It's not a personal reading, but there's an element, the energy that carries here is that, can I trust this cup that's coming in? Is it going to be legit? But you have rewards, you know. So this could be the universe saying to you, we're going to bring something that's going to take you to the Four of Pentacles, to the Ten of Pentacles, maybe something that you lost out on in the past is now coming back to you. But two fours is there. It's analysis cards. You're analysing your spending. You're analysing what emotionally brings you fulfillment and joy, to essentially move forward and build your foundations a little bit stronger. So it feels like you're not rushing anything here this week. Slow and steady wins the race. But now is a lucky time. So whatever does come in this week for you, Aquarius, I would advise, or I would, what's the word I'm looking for? I would anticipate that you at least give it a try. Don't dismiss it so quickly, because it could really be something that you've wanted, or it could really just be something you need. It may not be something you want, but it's something that you need. Okay? The Hierophant to the High Priestess, very wise knowledge here. These are divine counterparts. So it could be that, I mean, I don't see love, I'm going to be honest with you, but they are divine counterparts. So there could be that you're getting advice from maybe a Hierophant that's going to offer you something that will bring peace of mind to you this week. And it could be a High Priestess, someone that's quite intuitive, this wise in their knowledge, that just has that deeper inside feeling of knowing, because she is number 2 in the major arcana. So you have the Fool, then you have the Magician, and you have the High Priestess. So the Fool's still on its brand new journey, but he then realizes that he has all the tools that he needs, and he utilizes them to his best knowledge. And the High Priestess is having that deeper knowing. So you've not gone through all the transitional phases of the major arcanas, but there is an element here of you knowing deep down. You know deep down. And of course the Hierophant is another 4. So it's a lot of structural work going on here, Aquarius, where you're looking at things like, where do I want to be in 10-15 years time? You know, how do I want my money to work for me? But there is a deep knowing here. I mean, there's a silent, I feel this is because the High Priestess is here. I would say this is internal because of the Six of Swords. But I feel you may have been going through this, but this week, internally, you come to a place of just peace of mind. And that's because deep down you know, and you're trusting, you have faith. You know, you trust that the universe is going to come and offer assistance and help, and the universe will allow things to work in your favour. The only thing I would say is just be willing to think outside of the box, come out of that rigid way of thinking, because with the Four of Cups to the Hierophant, it makes me think that you may just not take this offer, or you may not take advantage of this new heartfelt, joyful space. I want to say because you feel like you're not deserving of just peace and happiness. You may think, oh, I don't deserve this, but this is the universe sending it your way with the Hierophant. But there's a deep knowing inside of you here, and I think it's silently you're restructuring things inside of you. Let's get an Archangel Michael message out for you, just so I can wrap it. Oh, that was quick. Okay, your loved ones are safe. Let go of fear and worry for your loved ones. I am looking after them. It's a bit ominous, isn't it? Let's get one more out for you for Aquarius, please. It may make sense to someone, that message. There we go. Recognize the signs from above. Angels are sending you messages now, but you're too distracted to notice. Stay alert and open to divine guidance. That's what I was feeling. I just wanted confirmation. Or maybe just to put it in a different context. Maybe I'm rambling on too much here and I'm not getting my words out properly. So my guides are like, okay, well, we'll take over from here. We'll take over, Sharifa. So I think essentially that's what is happening. You're being offered here something from the universe, but you are too distracted with that Four of Cups. It's not in your peripheral. You're not even looking at it. So you may just miss it. So this is... not a warning, but a simple nudge for you to be open to the possibilities of what's coming in for you within your vicinity. Just make sure that it's in your peripheral, Aquarius. Don't miss out on it, okay? Because it could just be something really special, okay? It could just be peace of mind. I'll take that. I will take that any day. To me, that's more valuable than gold. And I don't say that lightly either. I think I've been like that ever since I was little. I just very much value peace, serenity, and happiness over material possessions. Yeah, I think I'm a little bit different, but I've known that for a while anyway. But that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope you have a lovely week. Take care.